In this lesson, we are going to be looking at strategic planning and the elements of a strategic plan.
What is strategic planning? Strategic planning is an organization's process of defining its strategy and making decisions on allocating its resources to pursue this strategy. So, business is war, and an entrepreneur's weapon is strategy. Not hope, not wishes. Strategy, that's the entrepreneur's weapon. Strategic planning is the process through which you define your strategy. And in defining your strategy, you would have to take a look at your resources and how you'd be able to allocate and utilize these resources to achieve your goals. This is the core of strategic planning. It is the core of strategic planning. The strategy is what is the weapon that you take to the battlefield, which is the marketplace. Let's quickly take a look at the 6 major steps in strategic planning. Number 1, you need to assess the external environment. And what you're looking for in this environment are the threats and the opportunities as it relates to your business. Number 2, you need to assess the internal environment. What you're looking for here in this environment are your strengths and your weaknesses. Then number 3, once you are done assessing the internal and external environment, and you have been able to identify the opportunities in the marketplace, and you've also been able to identify your USP, your unique selling proposition, and your competitive advantage, then you can go ahead and develop an organizational vision and mission. Now, the vision statement tells us about where you want to be tomorrow. That's the vision statement. Where do you want to be tomorrow? This business that you have started or that you're about to start, where do you want it to be tomorrow? Why the mission statement tells us about how you intend to get there. Then we could also talk about core values, which are the attributes that you should have or the attitudes that you should display that would help you get to the place that you want to get to in your business. So having these statements is important because they help you stay focused as an entrepreneur. So let's quickly go to the 4th step. You now need to develop organizational goals, objectives, and tactics. Now, this is the place where you now come down to the details. You get down to the details. Who will be responsible for what? What specifically will this person be doing? How and where will it be done? Whatever it is that they are supposed to do. And when is it supposed to be completed? When you get to this step, developing your organizational goals, objectives, and tactics, you need to have answers for these questions. Now, guess what? These first 4 steps together form what is called or what is known as a strategic plan. Now, what is a strategic plan? This is a defined course of action that guides day-to-day decision making and activity for a set period of time. It defines how resources will be used to achieve set goals. What are the elements of a strategic plan? A strategic plan is supposed to have a vision statement, a mission statement, core values, the SWOT analysis, action plans, yearly objectives, and long-term goals. Let's get back to the steps. So what is the 5th step? The 5th step is to implement the strategic plan. Once you have developed your strategic plan, make sure you implement it. And in implementing your strategic plan, you have to ensure that you give a status and progress report at every opportunity that you get in your organization, during staff meetings, during retreats. Make it a subject of regular discussions so that people can be aware that you are taking this strategic plan seriously. So what is the 6th step? Evaluate progress and revise your plan. evaluate progress, and revise your plan. A plan is a living document. From time to time, you would have to go back to this plan and revise it, depending on how well the plan is doing. Now, in simple language, what I see strategic planning to be is where you get everyone in the organization to know what they are hired to do and how to do it, and what they would get in return for doing what they've been hired to do. And also to get everyone in the organization to know what every resource available is to be used for and how to use them, and the desired outcome or result expected from the use of these resources. This for me is a simple way to look at strategic planning.